Y'all, I'm trying to psych myself up to make myself go paint. James made sure my room was ready for me to paint. He went and bought me my paint. I have no excuses. I cannot blame it on him. It's all on me now. But first, coffee. And I just walked outside to check on everything. And I have all my daylilies are in bloom. It is just a daylily heaven. I'll turn the camera around and show y'all. The birds are serenading me. And it's kind of an overcast day. But anyway, part of my appearance, your girl is tired. But I woke up, and that's the main thing. So let me turn the camera around and show y'all my view, what I'm looking at. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What a view, huh? I think this is a different color one right here. It's so pretty. They're just showing out, aren't they? Look at all these, how beautiful. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Absolutely love it. And I've got to share with y'all what Cody and Sarah got me for Mother's Day, because the last time they were over here, I had them out here and I was like, look at this and look at this. And I was showing them my flowers and was showing them our little garden. And so Cody picked this out for me. So I'm going to show y'all. How cute is that? I love it. So undoubtedly he picked up on that this is my happy place out here. So that's what they got me for Mother's Day, and I absolutely love it. I just kind of hung it from that wheel right now, and it actually works out fine. So I just love it. James spoiled me rotten this weekend. He did everything he could to make me feel special. He did the wall for me. He took me out to eat. We kind of went on a date Saturday. And then yesterday we went to church, and Sarah and Cody fixed lunch for us and my mom. And then we come home and he took me to Lowe's and we got my paint, and we just sat out here, and we had a few boards mess up on the fence we had to fix, and he's fixed me a thing. Well, he started to. We got to finish it, where I'm going to have me a hose in the backyard. For whatever reason, there wasn't a hose in the backyard. So he's fixed that for me, but he just spoiled me rotten and just let me know how much he loves and appreciates me. And I think it's so sweet. And then last night, to end it off, I got a FaceTime call from the grandbabies. And to hear them say, I love you, Donna. Y'all, I could just sit there and cry. It was just so precious. My daughter and her husband went out of town this weekend, but she had bought me those turkeys, those that we thrifted, that turned out to be very valuable. And so she got me that for my Mother's Day. But it has just been a wonderful weekend. Totally felt special and loved and spoiled, and just all the kids just make me feel appreciated. But they do all year. They don't just do it on Mother's Day. So anyway, so now this is called procrastination. It'll get done. It's gonna be worth it. I've wanted to do this for so long, so now I'm the only thing that's holding it up. So there you go. So let me finish my coffee, and I'll talk to y'all in just a little bit. I really don't want to paint. I really don't want to. Anybody want to come help me paint? All right, I'm gonna get it done. I forgot to tell y'all, James also got me my crock from Tractor Supply that I've been wanting. We finally found a Tractor Supply that had it in stock, and So we went by there and got it on the way home yesterday from leaving Cody and Sarah's. There was a big Tractor Supply in Wiggins. And so we went in there and got that. And I love it so much. So I'll show y'all that in just a little bit. But it was actually on sale. I think the regular price was $19.99, which in my opinion was not a bad price if that's what we had to pay. That would have been fine, but we ended up paying like $17 and something for it, so it was on sale. So that was even better. But I'm so happy I got my crock. So because I got my crock, I was able to bring this one outside, and I put my citronella plant in it. I just set the pot in it. So yeah. Y'all look at this hair. It's just a train wreck. It's so hot. Well, it's not hot now. It was hot yesterday. I should have washed my hair last night, but I had it slicked back in a ponytail while we were out here because it was so hot. And then here's what I'm left with. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a hat put on it today because I'm going to be painting. Probably not even going to put any makeup on because I'm going to be painting. And I'm going to be painting all day. So I hope the weather clears up because I have a couple things I need to paint out here for the room. Well, one of them I could paint inside, but the other one I need to spray paint. So I'm just going to sit here and collect my thoughts. I got some laundry going. I kind of tidied up last night so I wouldn't have to wake up to a bunch to tidy up today because I knew I'm going to go right into painting. But on my paint choices, I was talking to Sarah yesterday and I showed her my paint choices, and after discussing it with her, I'm going to keep the darker color that I chose, which I think was called Ripe Olive. But I did go a shade lighter than the green color, than the lighter shade I'd picked. And it is called Modern Safari. Because I wanted it to be light with just a hue of green. And I think that's gonna, after Michelle and I were discussing it, and I was like, I've never had this much trouble picking out a paint color. I really haven't. Usually I know and can go straight to it. I may pick up a couple cards, but I generally know, like, yeah, this is it. But for whatever reason, this room has proven to be more difficult. And I'm just like, I don't know. But she helped me. I said, fine, yes, I'm going to do it. So with her help, I did pick out a different lighter color, but I did keep the darker color. So yeah, I think it's gonna look really good. All right, I gotta start painting. It's gonna happen. Let's do this. All right, y'all. I love the paint color. I really do. And so I'm going to be just painting my little heart out. So yes, my face is really, really shiny right now. I just decided to put on some really thick, good, hydrating moisturizer since I'm not going to be wearing makeup today, and just kind of give my face a dose of moisture and just paint. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be painting today. So I really love the color. I'm excited for y'all to see it. I think Sarah definitely led me in the right direction. And I think it's going to look really good once it's all done and everything's put back together. So hopefully I will have this room done for the Wednesday video. That's my goal, but I have a lot of painting and I have some things that's going to go in the room that needs to be painted. So we'll see. Y'all wish me luck. So I'm going to start painting, cutting everything in, and get the 3 walls done first today, and then later on today I'll get the other wall done. So I will check back with y'all in just a little bit. Okay, so Buster and I are taking a break from painting. We're gonna go see Daddy for lunch. I've got the first and hopefully the only coat on the 3 walls. And I had some shelves that I thrifted that I was also going to paint in that wall color because they're going to be going on a different wall, on the accent wall. So I just put a coat on the bottom of them. I have to, when that dries, I have to flip them over and paint the tops of them. But I've got that done, so I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything. All I've had is my coffee this morning. So we're gonna go have lunch with James and I'll get something to eat. And then I'm gonna come back and hopefully, I'm hoping I don't have to do but the one coat. I did a pretty thick coat and I was trying to make sure I covered everything. So I've covered my paint up, and if it is good, then I'm going to start on the other wall. I'm really looking for I want a different headboard in there, but I want like a vintage style headboard. I may have to go, I'm going to go to the thrift stores, of course. I've been looking on Marketplace, and I found one on Marketplace that I really like, but it's a little more than what I want to pay for it. So I'm going to check out the thrift stores, and I may just have to just, go ahead and fix the room up and use the headboard I have now, and then eventually find one. And I'm really hoping that color looks good with the curtains, because you just never know. When you're cutting in a color and it starts to dry and you can see the old color with the cut-in color, it just looked kind of like it was not going to be the work with those curtains. But once I saw the whole wall painted, then it started looking better. And it is a beautiful, beautiful color. I really love it. I hope I can use those curtains, but if something happens that I can't, then, I'll just have to thrift some more. But I really want to use those curtains that I have. But, I can always use them in my living room too, so that's an option. Anyway, I'm gonna go and figure out what I'm gonna eat. I was kind of bad this weekend. I didn't just blow it totally, but I did splurge and have dessert Saturday night. We went to the half-shell oyster house, and let me just tell you about that. So we don't go out a lot, and we don't eat out a lot as far as like restaurants and stuff. Like, we may order Domino's, or we may run through Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's, but as far as like go out to a fancy, nice restaurant and have a meal, we just don't do that. It's just not our thing. But we did. We went Saturday to the half-shell oyster house, and I ordered the seafood snapper au gratin. And it's blackened snapper with some kind of sauce that has shrimp and stuff in it. And I got a side of broccoli and a small cup of gumbo. They have, by far, the absolute best gumbo ever. I love their gumbo, and I wish I had just got the gumbo and the smoked tuna dip as my meal and called it good, but no, I didn't. Anyway, James got the blackened snapper, and he got an asparagus and Cajun mashed potatoes. So he took a bite of his, and I was like, how is it? He's like, dry. He said, how's yours? I said, it's not good. It was not good. Our food was not good. I said, James, I would have just been so happy to just went to Walmart and got a $9 bag of tilapia and had blackened tilapia at the house. I said, this proves we were definitely not missing out by going out to eat. But, we enjoyed our time, and lesson learned. And honestly, we just don't care to go out to eat. Anyway, so for dessert, I got the Banana Foster cheesecake, and it's just a slice of cheesecake, and they put this glaze over it. I guess that's the Banana Foster. I don't know. Oh my God, it was so good. So that's what I had. And then yesterday, Sarah cooked us a wonderful dinner after church. We had roast and rice and gravy and macaroni and cheese and yams and green beans and rolls. So good. She just did amazing. It was so good, and I eat every bit of it. I ate some of all of it. And then she had strawberry cheesecake, and so I ate a piece of cheesecake after lunch, and then we stayed and visited a while, and I'm like, I want another piece of cheesecake. So I did splurge, but you know, I'm back on track, and I don't think it really hurts to splurge every once in a while. Now, I didn't splurge when I first started the Fitness Pal because I knew that I needed to like get in a habit, and so I knew that if I kind of got off track that it would be very hard for me to get right back on track. But now that I've been doing it for a while, what have I been doing it, like a month and a half, 2 months? I don't even know. It has not affected me. Like, I'm right back on it today, so it's not a big deal. But I think it's okay every once in a while to just splurge. And you know, I wanted the cheesecake, and honestly, that was pretty much all I'd had. That Saturday was our meal with the cheesecake. I didn't really eat. I really don't think I ate anything. I know I didn't eat before that because I was saving up my calories for like our date. And so, and I don't think I ate anything after that either. But, and then yesterday, I didn't really eat anything after the lunch, and I didn't eat anything before. So, I mean, I splurged, but I didn't just like go crazy. Does that make sense? Anyway, but we have definitely realized we would much rather just cook at home and do stuff at home, and that's just how we are. We're homebodies, honestly. We just love being in our home, and like we would rather put our money and our time into like our home. And we're not knocking anybody that doesn't, you know, does their thing. I mean, to each their own. That's what's so great about this is you do you, you know. But I told him, I said, this just really, really, really cleared up for me. We're not missing anything. So, I don't know. Anyway, today's video, it's going to be hard to just have anything like really fun and interesting because I'm going to be painting. But I have decided in the bedroom reveal video, I'm not going to show like me painting the walls or me painting the shells and stuff, because I mean, come on, really, y'all know who wants to watch somebody paint, right? So what I'm going to focus on is showing you the before, and then I'm going to show you what it's like after the walls have been painted, and then it's going to show you, you know, before with the walls painted but it not decorated, that kind of thing. And I hope that y'all enjoy that. No shame to anybody that includes painting clips in their videos. I've done it. But I just decided on this one, if y'all want to watch me paint, I have videos where y'all can watch me paint. You know, it's just, I just don't think that that's necessary. And also it would be really hard to film in that room because I'm having to leave the bed in that room. So to even get a decent camera angle is just, so I hope that's okay. I feel like it will. I feel like the video will be fine without me including clips of me painting. I'm hoping to have it done by Wednesday. I don't know, and I'm not gonna rush it just to have a video up on Wednesday because I want it to be done right and good. So, you know, it'll be up this week, I'm sure. I'm so sure. There may be things that I've add later, such as the headboard, because I don't know that I'm gonna have any time this week to even go to a thrift store, and then the chances of me walking into a thrift store and finding exactly what I want first try, probably not good. But anyway, I'm gonna hush jabber. I've talked way too much, and I will get back on here in a little bit and talk to y'all in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, the painting is done. Now I'm gonna let it completely dry overnight, and tomorrow I got to go to my daughter's house and help her do some stuff. I had to take the pressure washer, and we're gonna be like pressure washing and doing some stuff around her house, so I won't get to work on the room tomorrow. So that means the reveal won't be up Wednesday, but it should be up Thursday. But I promised her that I would come over tomorrow, and I didn't realize that I would be having the opportunity to work on this room when I made that promise. So, what you gonna do? You're just gonna make it work. But y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I think this is the neatest I have ever painted anything. Like, I barely got any paint on myself. This is what you see is basically what I got on myself. Usually I'm wearing as much paint as the walls, but I don't know what happened. I don't know how I did it. I just don't know how I did it, but it looks really good. I'm proud of it. So now I'm just gonna chill because I'm tired. I've been painting since early this morning, and I don't even know, I think it's like 3-4 o'clock, I don't know. But I'm so proud of myself. The dark wall I had to do 2 coats, but the other walls only have 1 coat, so that's good. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for me today. I'm sorry, this has just been a chatty vlog. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, I'll show you my crock. I'll show you my crock that James got me. Hold on. Here's my crock that he got me. I love it. It's the dark blue, and it's got the crazing and everything, and it's very nice size, so I'm really happy with that. So yeah, I love it. So while I've been painting today, I went ahead and painted the patch and stuff we had to do in our bathroom 2 years ago when the cabinet fell off the wall. Anyway, we finally got it patched up, and I found the paint the other day because I was thinking about using it in the guest room. So while I knew where it was at, while I had already had it mixed up, and while I already had my paintbrush out and then my paint closed, I went ahead and touched everything up in there. So that's done. It's not perfect like the patch job, but it'll do until we can figure out something better. And nobody sees it but us anyway. So, and now it's not like the eyesore that your eye is drawn to. So it's been a very productive day today. I'm tired. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I enjoy having y'all with me. Y'all definitely make doing these kinds of things so much more fun, and they go a lot faster. So sorry this video was not like exciting and everything, but you will see the exciting part of this video in a couple days. So thank y'all again for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.